Hey, Tussle Slustle here. So today's dive is unique for me because it's at Torrey Pines, and this is a sandy shoreline, and it's unique because it's mostly sand, but there are these small oases of life in these rocky areas. It'll be sand and then just a small island of life in the distance as you swim on. So I've never actually dove this area before, but after looking back at this dive, I found it quite nice. These Gorgonian fan coral seem to be a lot healthier in this area than they are in La Jolla, which is surprising. And you wouldn't believe it, but there's a lot of healthy kelp in this area. That's my dive buddy taking a look at one of the kelp shoots. Of course, anywhere there's rocks, there's a healthy amount of spiny lobster. And here's my obligatory cucumber shot. Looks like something was eating it. I don't know if this is unhealthy kelp or a different species of plant. Not sure. It's interesting. Quite a few of the divers that dive the La Jolla area are starting to get worried about the kelp in that area because it's going away, and we don't know if it's the urchins or the heat or some other factor, but it is interesting. In this area I don't see almost any urchins, and I see quite a few healthy kelp stalks, and this Gorgonian coral just looks absolutely amazingly healthy. The main fish in the area were a bunch of bass and sheep's head fish. Very large sheep's head, actually. You'll see a huge one in a bit here. It's dives like this that keep me engaged with diving, because this really felt like an adventure because it was new. I have to apologize for the backscatter. This right here is terrible. This is because my lights were on during the day and it was creating reflections on the particulate. Kind of feels like you're going light speed in Star Wars. Hey, it's a feature. It's not shitty filming. This is that huge sheep's head that I was talking about. I think this might be the largest sheep's head I've ever seen. You know, right when we came out, right before we got in, my dive buddy was like, this is a great white nursery, right? And so I was kind of paranoid for the first part, but this ended up being a really nice, really relaxing dive. Thanks for watching.